Well, hello. Welcome here. Gonna do a couple celebrity things. Celebrities. All things celebrity for this one. I'll do some political sooner than later. I guess later. Anyway, do three. First, we'll take a look at Jude Bellingham kind of personality. That was a request. That'll be fun to look at. And then Taylor Zakor Perez, believe I said that right. Take a look at that one and kind of love and career. And then for funsies, we'll take a look at Harry and Meghan because they are suddenly and in French, tout de suite, right away. They're going to be moving back to the United Kingdom where they came from. Well, he did. She did not. But yeah, let's take a look at that. Just see how is that going to go. I mean, I don't really care why. I have my own opinions on the why, but they aren't staying there. That's what they said, that it's a temporary thing. Okay, whatever. Okay. So Jude Bellingham, let's pivot back here. Yeah, he's Cancer sign, like I am. He was born June 29th. They said something about moon and Cancer. I don't know. Yeah, so Cancer, you'll need your downtime from people. But I'm an extrovert. I get the feeling in a party he is not so much an extrovert. He's a little more quiet. He'll be standing over to the side, chatting with 2 or 3 people. He's not going to be doing the wild things. I mean, he's so career-focused, as he should be. He's quite a good footballer, soccer player. He will have a great career with that, I think so. I don't know why he wouldn't. But I don't know. This is just my opinion, of course, for entertainment only. I feel like he's a little on the conservative side. That's what he'll tend to politically, in a relationship. He's down the road. He's going to want somebody that's going to take care of the kids, I think so. That's just what I'm thinking. But I can never remember the gal's name that he's dating. I cannot remember her, which isn't surprising. I forget things anyway. But I've looked at that a few times, and I don't think that's the big future wife. I think he might find somebody within his own family circle. I did read that he's pretty devout Christian, so it might come from that. It won't. I don't know that he'll have a big not Hollywood over there, but glamorous model, glamorous movie star kind of. Although he has those looks, don't get me wrong. It's just he himself personally, I think, is going to want something a little quieter. That's what I think. I don't know. All right, I don't know anything that he's interested in besides football, aka soccer. So anyway, let's take a look. Let's see what we can find out from cards. This is the traditional Rider-Waite deck. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I've been holding it upside down. No. I just get clarification cards. I don't really go. Some people read reversals. It works really well for them. Yeah. Okay. The Hierophant. That's traditional values. We were just talking about that. That's a card I thought might come up for him when we're asking about personality. All right. But this is just a shuffle. You'd be surprised how much comes out, though, when I'm shuffling and cutting. And I've seen it. So what can we know about Mr. Bellingham's personality? Wishes come true. He's the oldest. He's got a younger brother. Birth order makes a difference. That firstborn, boy, oh boy. They're the doers and shakers and planners, and they get everything going on. Raising up the family. Success. All right, what can we know about Jude Bellingham's personality? What is he truly like? All right, what can we know? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. All right. Jude Bellingham's personality. What is he like? What would he be like? I mean, I keep seeing that, but that's not his personality. I don't know if that's coming. I don't wish that for anybody. A little serious, going off into the forest, the woods. Have a think. What is Jude Bellingham's personality like? All right, one more. Okay, now we'll give it a cut. What is he like, Mr. Bellingham? Mr. Jude Bellingham, famous footballer. What is he like, Mr. Jude Bellingham? Give us some clues about the personality of this guy. That is so fascinating to so many. Okay, beautiful card. Strength. Yeah, physically, mentally, I think spiritually, he's got a lot of things going for him. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I love that card. But he's not loud about it. That's what I feel like saying. He's not a bragger. No. He's just, yeah, not that lion, but he's got some good quiet qualities is what I'm thinking. Okay, 2 of traveler. Interested in going different places, not leaving the home country, no. But to travel, to experience new things. I don't know, where would he go? Well, he's been around Europe. Maybe to South America, Argentina. Some of those Spanish-speaking countries might be interesting. And where soccer is prevalent, too. Of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's look on. This makes sense. There's the fandom around him. Shh. That's my husband. The girls that like to watch. He doesn't mind. But I think he's a little shy sometimes. Maybe, but he's got a lot of support. Yeah. All right, I'm looking at the bottom. Yeah, okay. Needs that quiet, reflective time too. Cancers are that way. We're all we're not all extroverts. We're out with people, but then after a while, it's like, oh, I need a break. And then he's maybe a bit of an observer. I can be that way too. Yeah, he observes more than he'll say. But not in a judgy way. I don't think so. Okay, looking inside. All right. That would make sense. Emperor, stability. And he will be like this eventually whenever he decides to settle down. He will be the head of the household. That's the way I get him. And a bit of this. A bit of a romantic. Isn't that sweet? Oh, that's cute. And this is very nice too. He's a star. And he has a lot of good things coming. You can just tell. As long as he stays on he will. I mean, he'll like doing healthy things and healthy choices. So I hope that gives you a bit of an insight to him. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, it's just tarot. It's for entertainment, for my opinion. I can be right, I can be wrong. I don't study much of what gets asked of me. I just look at it and try and decide, look at pictures. I sometimes feel like pictures are really helpful. All right, now I know a little bit about him, but I know very little about this guy coming up. This is the other actor. What is his name? He's also from England. So it kind of makes sense to do all of these English people together. Taylor Zakor. Perez. He was born in 1991, big family. He's 6 of 8 siblings. And he's been with somebody 4 or 5 years, but I think he's super private. I didn't feel like I was finding pictures of him and that partner. So, but I didn't do a deep look. I just, like a cursory look, couldn't really see it. So, that doesn't mean anything. I just think that's a bit of privacy. All right. I think he's pretty smart. Like, he could do other things besides act if he wanted to. I think he's good at math. Something like that. Maybe engineering. Maybe somebody in his family is. You can let me know. All right, if you want to. All right, Taylor, Zakor, Perez. What can we know about this relationship? It's a committed relationship. That's kind of nice. He's born 1991. I didn't look up his zodiac. I just didn't do it. All right, Taylor, Zakor, Perez. What can we know about you? That's a love card. Sometimes they call that one the Princess Diana card. Queen of Cups. Fitting for people from Britain. These Brits. What can we know? Taylor, Zakor, Perez. This relationship, career, anything that can come through. All right. What can we know about you, Mr. Taylor? Zakor, Perez. All right, let's give it a cut. Taylor, Zakor, Perez. What can we know about you and this committed relationship you're in? Okay. Let's get 3. Taylor, Zakor, Perez. And how's it going? What's going on with this relationship? Hanged Man. Oh, gosh. So, maybe feeling a little stuck. I don't know if that's the relationship. I don't know if that's the career. Let's say career, but we did ask relationship. It can be looking at things from a different point of view. It's one of the bigger cards, but this is in the past position. Maybe wants a bit of a different career path. Like I said, I think he's really good at math or something. He could, and people can do that. You can have had an amazing career as an actor for a while and then be like, okay, I'm going that direction. Yeah, it's happened. All right, in the middle. Waiting for something. 3 of ships. I'm sorry, 3 of rods. This is sometimes called like you're waiting for your ships to come in, but it's a happy enough time. I don't know what kind of projects he's got on the docket, but waiting that next role or that next thing, or he's got this back turned here. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a little bit interested in a different career. Yeah, okay, coming up, the Empress. This is new projects. It can also mean children. Okay. So maybe this partner he's with, they're very stable. I don't know if he's married. I didn't see that. Sorry, I didn't look deeply. But they would be talking about kids then. That would be indicating that. Okay, let's look at the bottom. Yeah, he's communicating, about the projects and everything. We want to be out of this stuck mode when you feel like... But this, don't be afraid of this card. This man is not bothered. Sometimes it's also like sacrificing for something, but I feel like in this context it just means something more like stuck. Okay, and then the card next to this is the World. So like I said, I wouldn't be shocked if he goes in a bit of a different direction. I think he's mostly been an actor, but he could then, who knows, within that could be directing. It could be his own studio for acting or productions, that kind of thing. Certainly thinking about that. All right, let's look inside. Oh, he's happy. Hey. Ten of Cups. Happy family. So this relationship looks really good. But it's inside that hidden energy. So it's pretty kind of quiet. Like, it doesn't need to be. And, I think Six of Rods, success. So it's a successful relationship. And if they aren't married, they feel like they are. And that can be enough for all of it. So keep an eye on his career and see if he doesn't do something, if not completely different, a little different. Then, hey, we all get to an age. Not that I've been an actor. No, I've been a teacher 37 years now. I know, right? It's all true. But you might want something different. Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right, let's swap out. No, I'll keep the deck. All right, we'll keep it this way. How's it going for Harry and Meghan going back to England? They won't be going back to royal duties. I don't think so. When they left, I think Princess Anne, maybe. Well, Charles for sure. But the Queen was still alive at that point when they got on their freedom flight and said, "Fare thee well." It's like, okay, you're done now. Now, Harry's only ever known royal life, I think. Trying to be a celebrity in California. I don't even think he likes that at all. But he's had a run of some not such great stuff. Like even today, they announced the payment. It's $9 million so far. The A&L lawsuit that was against the Daily Mail, Judge Nicklin, and that was in part, I think, allegedly for something he said after the trial. Stitch up, blah blah blah. All right. There'll be more he has to pay. They lost that suit completely. There's another one coming up about Sentabali. That was a charity his mother started back in the day. And Sophie, can't remember, Chanduka. Yeah, you don't hear much about it, but I do follow them. So I'm not super biased. I'll try to be nice. But all we're going to ask is, how's it going to go for them going back? Here's the bottom of the deck. Are they battle weary? Persevering? Yeah. How's it going to be going back to, here, I'll bring it this way, the UK for Ms. Markle and Mr. Harry Windsor. Harry Mountbatten Windsor. They feel ripped off. Uh-oh. How are they going to do? Well, it didn't go quite as they had planned in the U.S. I mean, they had some projects. They did, for sure. But those have all been completed. And it doesn't look like there's anything new. Could that be Prince Charles, the King of Pentacles? Do they need money? Are they in need of some pentacles? I keep seeing this. We'll see if it comes out. All right, Harry and Meghan. How's it going to go for them back in the UK? All right. Harry and Meghan. Another emperor. Is that King Charles? Is that King Charles? How's it going to go? Got another king. King of Cups. All the kings. I think that might be William. No, we're just asking, how's it going to go for them coming back to the UK for a little while? They say it's temporary. All right, we'll see what happens. Okay, and the last one. Ooh, stressful maybe. I don't know. All right, so for Harry and Meghan, how's it gonna be coming back to the UK? Huh? How's it gonna be coming back to the UK? And the kids are starting school. That's what they say. All right. All right. Okay. 10 of Cups. Happy family. This is in the past position, but it's also family is top of mind. And of course, we wish the king well. We know he's been struggling with some cancer, but has had some good treatment. So trying to maybe reconnect with the family. All right, let's look right now. The Hermit. They're going to have to be a little bit quiet, which is not necessarily easy for her. But I think for him, that's going inward, getting it. Try to listen to your guides. Try to listen to what's good advice. That's hard for both of them, in my opinion. And that's just what this is. That's what tarot is. So I think it might be a little quieter for whatever reason that they're going. And I think that suits him. Let's see what happens for her, though. Coming up, Page of Pentacles. Money news. They're waiting for news about money he's gonna owe from this lawsuit that just came out. I mean, not came out, but the ANL group. It's a little pentacle. So I think money problems too would be something that's they're thinking about, and one reason they maybe have gone there. But I asked, how's it gonna go? You know, new start kind of in a way for the children. All right, let's look at the bottom. Let's look at the bottom. This isn't physical death, mind you. This is, they have to completely change. They've got to leave some things behind, which would be perhaps a lifestyle in California. They've got to come out of that. And that's at the foundation of this. They tried, and I don't think it was super successful. Next to it, the Page of Swords. Got 2 pages, youth. Well, that's children. The lawsuits, too. This last one, and Santabali is coming up. Keep your eye on it if you're interested. All right, inside, the hidden energy. Yeah, they want this to be a temporary thing, okay? So they are going to be keeping to look where else they can go. I know they got some place in Portugal. They may be spending time there. My supposing is they're probably eventually going to have to sell that California place. It will not probably please her to do so. I got to take the next card just because I think it's interesting. This is hidden. He has talked about this in his book, Spare. This can be addictions. This can be vices that we have. But he's talked about some alleged drug use and things like that. I don't think he's coming back to the UK. That's going to cure him. But he's got to be careful. Her too. Her as well. Allegedly for entertainment only. But that's in the hidden energy. They don't want us to see that. They don't want us to talk about it. Yeah. I think it'll be a mixed bag. Especially for her. I think maybe he'll have fun seeing friends. Trying to get 2.0 going. Trying to do a reboot. And that's truthfully all he's ever known as the way to be a royal. And keep our eye on that story. I do anyway. All right, there it is. I'll leave it here. I'll try to put timestamps in. I say I do and then I don't, because you can always move the bar along. All right, thanks all subscribers, or like, comment, share, do whatever pleases you as that goes. And I'll be doing some politics again sooner than later. I just got a tiny little new deck, I have to tell you. The Monsters Tarot. I wanted it to be bigger. I didn't realize it was going to be this little bitty thing. Oh well, I've got to get it tuned up and out of order. So, okay, bye for now.